You guys should mention what happened this morning. Why it's 11 o'clock.
Phil slept in. He was late. But we forgive him. I'm still just getting used to the time change, though.
Yeah, it's grueling that hour.
Oh, it actually is hard for me. I'm not used to traveling very much. The time change, that hour.
Oh, it's grueling, isn't it?
It's painful.
It's like daylight savings time in one day.
Yeah, with no warning.
No, they
My
warn
phone
you.
couldn't
they
even
usually
adjust.
say when the plane lands, the time is.
But my phone didn't like it. It didn't pick up on that, so it didn't change and my alarm didn't go off.
Someone slept in.
I did. I've never done it before. Like teaching, any job I've ever had, fishing with rod, I'm always usually the first person.
First time, yeah.
Kitty got into a hotel room after exercising. We saw that on Instagram, right? Because we're like, what is she doing? and she's running and not going anywhere. And then she flipped on the TV because you cuddle in that nice bed when you're away and you just watch TV, whatever you want. There's no fighting for TV time. And Princess Bride was on. And that was 2 hours gone, right? Because it's one of those movies. Oh, I got to watch it now.
You're actually wrong. I didn't even touch the TV because I didn't know how to turn it on.
No, most hotel TVs, you got to have a PhD in something.
No, I actually was on my phone catching up on America's Got Talent. That's what I was doing.
Oh, really, Kitty? My favorite reality TV show is The News.
That's so boring.
Oh, no, it ain't.
That's
The
for
world's a wacky place.
Wabamun. Wabamun? That's where we are, Wab. We are here just 45 minutes west of Edmonton at Wab Lake, Wabamun. W-A-B-A-M-U-N. We're going to try for walleye today. I had to look up what walleye looked like because I couldn't picture them in my mind. So it's my first time fishing for them. Rod's first time. We just spent almost 2 hours setting up each rod. So we're finally ready to go. So now it's not just me who's late. We had to do some filming beforehand, but we're excited to go out. It's about a 30-minute boat ride to the spot that we're going to. He says that the structure on the lake is very similar to what trout like. So that's kind of the one thing that's the constant here. But everything else is going to be a big learning curve for myself. Apparently there's going to be some tough casting, even for Phil. So I don't even know what to expect. I'm excited. Another fish maybe off the bucket list today. Check.
Let's go. So you see how that's up near the surface? And then just high push and hold it. Good enough. It's now just going to sweep that all the way down. You want to keep your indicator probably within 3 or 4 feet of the fly line or less. Oh, there we go, fish on.
Oh my gosh.
First cast.
That was so fast.
That could be a bad omen. Oh, this one's actually fighting. Not bad. I haven't even got the net ready.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Walleye. Oh, it's a pike.
It's a pike. I thought you said there's none in here. And you said they were all big ones.
Yeah, well, they're supposed to be, but this guy didn't get the memo. So, we're definitely over weeds, which is pike. Now, the simplest way I find to hold pike, I've got hemostats, but if you put your finger underneath here, not into their gills, but right on this chin,
yeah,
right? And that'll sort of open his mouth, because you don't want to put your fingers in there. And see how he's right on the side of the mouth?
Yes.
Out he came, so.
Beautiful. Oh, they're so tasty, Ross. That's a good little meal.
Well, thanks. See, he thought you were going to eat him, he's gone. Okay, so you are right now set about a foot off the bottom. I'm going to set you about 2 feet because it slopes up. So I'm going to try and be a little anticipate. So we're going to reset. So just a hard push.
So
just cast the indicator. Don't even worry about that. Perfect.
Really? That was good enough?
Yeah. And another hard push like that.
So with these fish, I'm going to want to strip the line in fast to get tight on it?
Just like fighting a trout. You'll fight them in. You don't need the reel. Just strip them in. Just pull from behind your
and
rod.
Lift the rod up.
So I got tired of filming. Grab the other rod. And what do you know? Catching the first fish that we're going for. I think this is what we're going for, right?
Oh, I think it's a walleye. It's a walleye.
Okay.
It's not the biggest one on the planet, but
my very first walleye.
let's get those gill plates in me.
First walleye, not very big. Roughly around what? So that was set at 15 feet, I think. We're in 16 feet of water. There's that one.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bigger one.
Fish number 2, slightly bigger. Again, same thing, same kind of take. Yeah.
There we go. So we'll just put them under the belly. That flies right in the mouth, and that's just it's a balanced minnow. So big eyeballs on a minnow pattern, white chartreuse, very simple because there are pike around here and they will bite you clean off. Off he goes. Fish? She does. Something's there. Isn't there?
It's a little one. I feel him.
Oh, Kitty. Oh, flipped off.
He was a little one.
You never know, that could be a big one or one of them olive jobs.
Pop my indicator. Felt bigger.
Oh, get it in.
Those 2 teeth are. This fish took the indicator down actually quite hard, and yeah, I like the 2 dorsal fins. The colors, they're way rougher than I anticipated.
Wherever he is. Oh, there we go.
That is a nice shot.
He's having a tantrum. Now he's settled down. See how his fins all. Now he's mad again.
I like it almost looks like an ink splotch.
Relax. Off he goes. Well, that's good. A little calmer. And again, we're in 16 feet, fishing a foot off the bottom. Try to get my net out of it. He's a little bigger. Well, he's probably a couple years old. Let it go.
We have spent the morning and afternoon at Wob Lake, just west of Edmonton, with Phil. It has been a real treat being with someone who is so damn good at fly fishing, because you know what? I can use any tip possible because I'm just nowhere even near comparable. We've spent the day learning about different fly fishing techniques that you can do up here in Alberta, as well as try to target pike and walleye. Well, actually, we came here for walleye, but we've actually got a handful of pike.
Yes, we have. You saw those pike and you wanted some of those, so we got you casting the 7-weight with a bigger fly and stripping back. And
is it the dragon tail?
Just fine. Well, we tried that. That was a bit big and heavy, so we went to a clouser, a little lighter for you. And we were fishing shallow anyway, so we didn't need to have something that big. And we got some pike and got a few walleye, but just to show that you can catch anything on a fly rod if you put your mind to it. Just got to figure out what they eat and how the best way to get the fly at them.
You were telling us that earlier, just right when we started. You said that walleye aren't typically targeted using a fly rod, but you wanted to do something a little bit different, change it up, and try.
Yep. So. Yeah, no, I studied, again, how the gear fishermen did it and just adapted the fly presentations, give it a little bit of thought, and said, well, I think I can do that with the fly.
Yeah, but you said that they eat leeches.
Yes,
and
minnows.
Isn't that the best way to catch one is by using a leech fly instead of a lure or bait?
Yeah, leeches are matched. Some days, I've had one day I went out with a friend, he was fishing a a jig and a minnow a common way, and the fly actually outfished them.
I believe it.
One day that happened. Most times your conventional tackle will do better, but you know, our trout lakes get warm in the summer months like anywhere else, so you want to leave them alone, and this is a great alternative to come out. You know, it's a big lake. If you got kids, you can come out, they can go swimming. If you come to Edmonton, you can go to the mall in the morning or in the afternoon and go fishing in the afternoon, you know, vice versa.
Well, it has been a fine day out here. It is time for us to go, unfortunately, but only until tomorrow. We'll see you then. We're going to try
do this tomorrow and try for something different.
Try for something different, something new. It was a real pleasure. And you said that you have a website that people can go to, and this has kind of more information about yourself, information about fly fishing, and maybe tours that you or
I've
classes.
I've got a website. It's got a travel page, flycraftangling.com. Myself and Brian Chan have our online Stillwater fly fishing store, stillwaterflyfishingstore.com. We have the Stillwater Fly Fishing app, handheld resource. The beauty of that, it's full of about over good 175 video tips right now that you don't need. Once you download them to your phone, you do not need Wi-Fi to access them, right? So some of the tips are free, some of it's subscription based. We've also social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and of course YouTube. Love YouTube. I've got my own YouTube channel that's got my own vlogs as well. Started doing vlogs inspired by you guys somewhat, and fly tying as well.
So much. And what's the website?
Flycraftangling.com. Flycraft is my sort of parent company, but it'll be soon changing to Phil Rowley Fly Fishing. So if you just Google Phil Rowley, it's all listed there.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for
You're
spending
welcome.
the day taking us out
fun.
and fishing, and like I'm super honored to be in your presence. Really, like you took the time to just fish with us and hang out,
Love
and
doing that.
I just love learning and being out somewhere new. So thank you so much for the
You're welcome.
experience.
Well, you're welcome.